so we have about 8 minutes left in this episode, depending on how close we are to the end here.
Still got a bunch to do.
Okay. Examine. Seal of Metatron.
This magic square, with strong protective and dispelling properties, is called the Virun 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. Of course, they spelt it wrong in there. They spelt it Metraton. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster, as it is also difficult to control. It is not usually used.
Yeah, that's how they're spelling it. See it on the book spelled wrong too?
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This is why... Oh, there we go. This is why it bears the name Metraton, after the angel Metatron, or Metraton, also known as the Agent of God.
Alright. A big old book I got from Vincent in the archives. Apparently we're in the archives. So did you get his last movie pulled up?
No. I didn't care enough.
Yeah.
So, what was your religious question?
Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of the etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. Hold on, last thing to read here.
There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When the religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents.
Alright, so Christianity has Lutherans, Catholics, Pentecostals, Baptists, all that other bullshit. Does Judaism have similar... Ow.
Not really.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Ah! Damn it.
Judaism has like Orthodox, Reform. I think there's a third one in the middle, but that's more of just like how religious are they?
All right, what door am I supposed to be going through?
The door just above, just north of you, on your right.
Ah. This one?
Probably behind you.
Oh, the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you kind of do have it, but to a much lesser degree.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it really comes down to how hardcore are you?
Was this the only way to go on that floor?
Like on the lower floor?
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's the correct way to go for now.
There's no goodies that I missed?
Well, it's more this is a dead end, and you're gonna want to go back the other way afterwards.
Oh, okay. So there's something I gotta pick up here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a tape player and maybe some shoddy shells. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just this Orthodox, Conservative, and Reform. I mean, there might be other smaller things, but those are the main ones.
So you're conservative?
No, I'm more Reform.
Is that in the middle?
No, Reform is like very not religious.
Ah.
It's more like Reform Jews are more culturally Jewish than religiously Jewish.
Oh, we got the Hanged Man, which is an actual tarot card.
Yep.
We didn't look at the moon, so we should do that.
Looks like the moon.
I don't think it's an especially good card. This was in the Mortgage Place. Such a pitiful card. I thought the moon was a good card.
I mean, I don't think she knows anything about tarot. I think she's just saying, this looks creepy.
Oh, okay. Usually, as long as you don't get Tower, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Tower's the card you don't want. Death is fine.
Yeah, death means change. The tower means actual destruction.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, if you do tarot with inverted cards, inverted tower is not that bad.
It's a musty diary. The writing... This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here?
I sometimes have the sense, even now, that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me.
Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. Alright. Now, poopy ammo.
Now, from what I understand, you do come to this same church and do things in here in Silent Hill 1. And some of these rooms should actually look familiar from that.
Yeah. Yeah, figures. Oh, there's a bad person in here now. Now where am I going?
So now you're going to the right side, yeah.
Oh god.
These like little cultists.
Whoa! How much damage are they doing to me? Oh, they're not doing anything.
I will say, that was a really mean trick by Vincent. Being like, oh, they look like monsters to you?
Yeah.
As if they're actually people, and...
We're just killing them.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, where am I going? All the way down again?
Yep.
Like, completely all the way down?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This room's lovely.
Yep.
So there should be a door to your left.
Yep. Is there anything in here?
There's a door on the other side.
That's where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got the jukes.
I actually kind of like that she's drawing the map as she goes, as opposed to just having the map all along.
Mm-hmm. And annotating it on it when she does have a full map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So that section was important.
This section?
Yep.
Why is this section important?
Check the walls.
Because the little girl's feet ends right here. Alright.
there should be a bunch of things in here.
Yeah. Handgun ammo. Picture, but it's not my style. Ample. Sweet. Talk to the book or the picture first?
Whichever.
Something stuck to this book. Another tarot card. That looks like the Fool. Yep. I was looking at the picture, I didn't look at the text.
I was gonna say, that's what it says.
Yeah. Oops. This book, feel like I have read it, but at the same time...
I have to read it.
Oh, well, whatever. But at the same time, I don't want to.
Aglophotis.
Nice. This is why we keep Ragnatz around.
Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts.
Of course, they said that word wrong, but that's okay.
Which word?
An herb. Get it right.
You're a dick. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain.
Okay. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Alright, so anybody who recognizes this room or has seen the movie, this is Alessa's hospital room. And the bed she died in, and that's a picture of her. Kinda, I'm trying to... You kind of see it right there. That's probably all that's in this room, right?
Yep.
Now where am I going?
Back
to the
hallway.
left.
Yep. Back to the future.
Oh, there's something out here. Oh. Oh! Oh, how'd that hit me? There's nothing down that way?
No.
Nope. You could have told me that.
I thought you were going upwards. When you said back to the left, I thought you meant I thought you realized you were going back up and to the left.
No, I meant left on the map, not where my angle was outside that door.
Oh. Well, no, left on the... Oh, that's what I meant. I thought you meant left on the map, which was up this way.
Okay.
So go left.
Locked? Yep. Well, broken.
It is funny how she draws like the full room without having actually seen the full room.
Mm-hmm. We're missing some cards here, buddy. Oh, there's a picture of Claudia. And butterflies, a key, a save point. Creepy dress. Alright, I guess I'll take the key first.
Is that a book on the bed?
Notepad on the desk. Memo book. Something's written inside.
She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them.
Last entry was written 17 years ago. It looks like my dad wrote this too. Looks like something's on the bed. That's a sketchbook.
Some crazy eyes.
Right? This looks like my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover, here's a picture of Dad. Really off for work. What's this doing here? Wow.
The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row. But that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside-down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though. His tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget. One major point you must not omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left, and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day.
Well, that's how to open that door, and this is probably the last save point in the game. No, it wasn't me. Alyssa wrote this a long time ago. I think that was Cheryl there, toots. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel, it was some other altar somewhere else. Alright, well.
So how many tarot cards do you have?
Shit, I don't know. As long as we have 5, we should be good, right?
But do we?
1, 2, 3, no.
Okay, well, I guess we need to keep exploring to find the last card. Back upstairs.
One of these doors is now open.
Well, one of these doors, now you have a brass key that can open it.
Right. Is there anything else in here? Say anything about the dress, my clothes from when I was 7? They don't fit me. What?
It'd be creepy if they did.
Good thing, too. Anything on this side? Shelves and books. It's locked. I could put them all together, but I'm assuming we're gonna get the High Priestess.
Why?
Because she said, Your Excellency. And, oops. Who do we have right now? We've got Hanged Man, who's on the bottom, the Moon, who's on the top, the Fool, who's under the Moon, and Eye of the Night, which is on the left somewhere. That's what I gathered from all that.
That is also what I gathered from that. I think it was left of the Fool, and then I think the High Priestess is probably to the right of the Fool.
Alright. Which floor? Can I just run?
Just go right to the elevator and go up.
Okay. That's what I needed to know. Ow. We're like right at the end, but I want to shoot that guy. Because I know he's going to hit me on the return trip. Alright. There's got to be one of these doors down here. Ow. Should I just cap his ass?
Up to you.
Alright. Going Steve Irwin on your ass. Prayer for the stingray.
What? It's a weird thing to say.
Heather. It's fun to say, though. He died pretty quick. Yeah, he went down really easy.
You killed him with a single clip.
Well, I wasted most of those shots.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you do like murdering things, apparently, according to Vincent.
Was there a door in this room? That's a door down there at the bottom?
Of the room you're looking at?
Yeah, bottom left.
Nope.
What other door's locked?
One that you never actually checked?
Oh, so in the chapel?
Not quite.
Oh, the hallway before the chapel?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the 3 doors in the chapel are all locked.
Straight, left. Straight. Okay. I think I know where I'm going.
Good. I think I know where you're going, too.
Right? Yeah. Holy shit.
It can't hurt you, it's just fucking with you.
Yeah, but it makes me lost. Alright. There it is. Red rum! Red rum!
Towards us.
Yep. Right? That's red rum! Red rum!
Looks like the walls are on fire. I mean, I think normally keys just automatically work. Oh, I guess not that one.
Okay.
Alright, so the room to your left may or may not have submachine gun bullets in it. If it does, I think they're in the far corner.
Now we're in a shul.
Well, it's like where like Sunday school would happen, I guess.
Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be my desk. Apparently people didn't like you. There's an old ready notebook on the podium. Oops, there's a letter stuck in here too. Let's see.
There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best to just watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations, and that's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. The K is for commissioner.
Commissioner.
Yeah, I think the ammo would have been there if you were able to get it.
Oh, why can't I get it? My health too high?
Oh, your ammo's probably too high.
Oh,
All
lame.
all those handgun bullets are preventing you from getting submachine gun bullets.
That's so stupid.
The room on the right, or your left, like the room to your left has nothing in it.
This one?
Yeah, so don't go in there.
Well, what's in here?
I don't know. I mean, I guess there could be lore or something. But I
Enemy.
assume you were just going to get attacked and nothing good would come out of it. The other rooms, though, are... The other two rooms have stuff.
There's tape deck. There's memo, and probably something supposed to be there.
There would have been a first aid kit in here if you were low on health.
Yeah. What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions?
People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there was some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS.
Got a regular Cleflo dollar here, buddy.
I wonder if that, like the Vincent that we've been talking to, is this Father Vincent. Doesn't seem old enough to be, but I don't know. There it is.
Use.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago?
It's Vincent.
You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God.
I don't know who that is.
They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent?
Yep.
I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found. Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes. But does that mean that this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Okay, that was the lady that was,
Crying upstairs.
Yep. Yep. Is that all that was down here?
Nope, one more room.
There's the last tarot card.
Mm-hmm.
The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. It looks like her diary.
Man, they put all the lore in this one area.
Mm-hmm.
November 10th. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for a fact. But then, why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise, for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found that what I've been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. You skipped something.
I did. Didn't mean to. Alright.
Keep going.
That.
I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard.
Aha!
That's not the best reading material, it seems.
There's no birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. Happy birthday to little Claudia.
To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you.
Alright. Thought you'd be the high priestess. Oh!
Yep.
Oh!
Well done, sir.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen this game, so. Like, the only thing I remembered was Sailor Moon and that Harry died.
Alright, well, back down to Alessa's room.
Yeah. And the only reason I remembered Harry died is if you played the first game, like, and got to know Harry, you're like, yeah, Harry's awesome. And then in this one, he just, like, gets killed off screen, and you're like, it's a huge, like, shock factor. One of those, like, what the hell? You had a Disney character kill Deckard Cain? The hell's wrong with you?
A Disney character killed Deckard Cain?
Yeah, didn't you play Diablo 3?
I did, but I don't remember a Disney character being in it.
Yeah, a Disney villain kills him.
Who?
Oh, I don't remember her name. She was like a giant fairy thing.
Oh, it was the witch, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
I don't remember them.
It was,
Diablo 3 was not a very memorable game to me.
No, it wasn't.
Like, it was fun to play, but it really was not very memorable.
What was her name? Magda something or another?
Magda the Witch?
Maybe it was her. I don't know. She's a giant, like, sugar plum fairy thing. And her boss fight was she would just turn invincible for, like, you do damage and then she'd go invincible and then you just have to run around in circles and then she'd come out of it and then you do damage and then she'd go invincible.
Then I totally don't remember who that is then.
Yeah.
No.
Like, the whole first chapter, you're trying to figure out what's going on. Deckard Cain, or act, whatever. Deckard Cain dies. The whole second act, you're trying to chase her down. You kill her, like, halfway through it, and then they're like, surprise, bitch, there's a giant monster demon boss that is super easy to kill.
I feel like most of the bosses are actually pretty easy in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Though I was playing also with, like, 3 other people.
Did I go the wrong way?
Nope, you're on the right way. Go left, then right.
Yeah, we played in groups, too.
I mean, it definitely seems like a game that's better to play in groups, but
yeah,
it just wasn't as good as 1 or 2.
Well, all the items were just like, oh, we're just gonna give you X stat for whatever character you are, and that'll make you better.
Mm-hmm.
You can have like you can have a very basic item, but as long as it has plus of X stat, you'll be God player. And I didn't like that.
Though, did you ever end up in the little rainbow world?
Oh, whatever March or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which just looks like your game took a hit of acid.
Yeah. And then you get.
Other way, other way.
Are you sure?
Yep. You want to go south.
Ah. And you end up getting dunked on by unicorns.
Yeah. And flowers and whatever. That was a weird ass area. Whimsydale. That's what it was. Whimsydale. Finally killing one of those cockroach things.
I was thinking about it, but.
Now there's another one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Heather.
Speaking of getting dunked on.
I know, right? That's the door I want, right? No.
No.
The tank controls are so bad.
Yeah, I know. I feel like they're like the PlayStation era of horror games were horror because you controlled so badly.
See, I don't feel like I had this much trouble in Resident Evil. But then again, in Resident Evil, you didn't have random giant pits that your character would stumble on.
Fair.
And if there was, like, a giant pit or something, you would just... There'd be an invisible wall, so that wouldn't happen.
Save point?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do the puzzle first?
We'll save point. Because it's been like 40 minutes, so I'm gonna stop.
I mean, if you stop the video, next video will be pretty short.
Yeah, well, it depends on how long credits are.
Fair.
Credits can be pretty long.
Oh, I know. Holy crap. The Zombie U credits are ridiculously long.
Yeah, and you don't just want to make a video of credits.
Yeah.
So, we'll be back!